For people not yet seen this is cream pie in Japan for adults. It's very nice. About $1.50. My beard needs a wash or a bath. Maybe this time it's not so good for streaming. Look for the one person who's there. Cream pie. The Lakers and the Knicks. Or Knicks baseball, or Knicks also. The Knickerbockers of baseball. Oh, there's got a chocolate one. Thought I would come in off the cold road because I'm nearly home now. Come in off the cold road and grab a tea and then see what it's like tonight for my getting up to pee in the middle of the night. So this evening I met my friend. We went to a Gusto's in town, and Ikawari lunch is like you change the lunch every day. The weekdays, lots of places have this, and this place had Ikawari soup. But the thing is, in Gusto, the soup is the same it's the same every day. It's always very cheap egg soup. And it's not very nice. They have nicer soups at Joyful, but you have to pay more money. So I wonder who that person is who's watching and where that person is from. But I don't think it's 8 o'clock yet, is it? This is McDonald's, as you can see. Very quiet. And someone else has joined. Hello, how are you? I think that in my truck I have. I'm on the bike tonight. I haven't got the truck. So. There's number 3, and number 3 has entered. Number 3 has entered the race. Number 4, wow, 4 people. It's increasing. Someone just got a lunch break, maybe. Hello, Mick. You just said hello recently, but you don't say anything after that. Yes, I did have hot tea with my cream pie. Hello, Will. I've seen you before. Yeah, just because I'm just trying out. I'm just thinking. Yesterday, I had a lot of peas in the night, and I just wondered, was it because I took my blood pressure tablet late in the day? And my friend told me that they're diuretic, so that diuretic means they make you pee. That guy with the yellow jacket on, he had a chocolate cream pie. Not that I'm racist. I might try it later on in the week. I'll try to. Lipton's tea. Oh, look at that! All they've got on the label there is pie. In America or the West, do they just have pie on their label, or do they have... I wonder if they've done that on purpose. I bet they've done that on purpose, so I cannot send you this overseas, and so you can say, look, cream pie. I wonder. And then the Washington Post will have some more news. Yeah, but is it just is it just say pie and that's it? Well, I guess that's that's true. The chocolate one is brown. This one's yellow, colour of the cream. Yeah. Ah. Let's have a look. See. Oh, there you go. There's all it's saying on here is this check for allergies. But it doesn't say. It doesn't say, for example, fromage. It just says pie. .141.527. Are you guys? You're all watching? Are you, Now, well, let's have a look at. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I've been on at this time before, but usually I'm in Gusto having a meal or something. Yes, so what's that? 9 hours now because of the putting the time back, yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at some of the British news on the Daily Mail, and it's all bad. Which part of the UK are you from? Oh, have you been on before? That Cuscumbrian maybe rings a bell. We used to, when we were kids in geography, we used to learn all about the Lake District in Cumbria, Coniston, Kendal. When I got married, me and my wife, we went to the Lake District. We went on the lake. You get some of that snow. It was supposed to rain here today, but it didn't, so that was good. Lots of white people. Your girlfriend is pregnant, and can I have some? Is your girlfriend from England? Well, I tell you what, my brother's kids, they've been choosing older names. Oh, you're from South? Okay. For example, my grandma was called Clara. So I think maybe the old names are the best way to go. And names that can't be shortened to, like Clara can't really be shortened. Like my daughter's called Tia, and that's after British tea, English tea. So it's a strong name. She's a strong girl, strong-minded. Harold, Harry's always popular. That used to be my nickname actually for so many years. From being 18 to about 30, my nickname was Harry. But obviously now people are concerning that with Prince Harry, but Harry's always a good name. Not so much Charles, because you get called Charlie. You don't want to be called a Charlie. Yeah, just go for the old-fashioned. Don't call him Kyle or anything like that. What about Saoirse? Saoirse Ronan? Because no one gets her name right. Apart from me. Erin, isn't that the old-fashioned name for Ireland? Something to do with Ireland, the Erin? Yeah, but you know the Kyles and the Zacks, and my cousin's kid is called Zach. Another one's called Zachariah. They've just been born. Yakety yak, don't go Zach. Yeah, but I think you don't give them a name where people can judge them as soon as they hear the name. Don't call him Gary if you're coming to Japan. Apparently Gary's not been it's not being used very much now. Oh, I've never heard. I've heard that. Oh yeah. Well, they don't seem very nice, do they? I've never heard of jailing. Colby, I think I've heard of that one. It's a cheese in it. Is that Jay's? Pronounced Jay's? Oh my God. They're going to be in the newspapers in the time. Enzo, that's a cool name. That's my son's name. Jacksons and Jensens. What the fuck is happening? I've never heard that one before. My son, because he get, but all his name, because he was called Endo Mammy at school. Endo Mammy's green beans, but Enzo is a great name. The Big Blue, because he was called Big Enzo in that, and my son is right really big. What is that name? Jackson? Oh, Caitlin. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Caitlin. Even before Caitlin, what's her name? Jenner. What do you call the president's son in America? What's his name? The young lad. I guess he's coming to 14 now. Baron, that's alright. Baron. I suppose Baron does sound a bit. I think there used to be like a detective series or a show called The Baron, I think it was. Yeah, it does, especially Baron Trump. It just sounds a bit too like over the top, I guess, given who his father is. Yes, yeah, I think it's Moonbeam or something like that. Something to do with the moon. That's it, yeah, Moon Unit. Well, that's just fucking stupid. Dr. Marijuana Pepper, did she give that? She gave that name to herself, did she? Must have done. But there's a singer in Japan, and she gave her name. She's a female singer, one of the most popular, and she named it after two famous trade names, so people never forget the names. Is the woman actually a doctor? She became a doctor in spite of those names. That was it. So there was last year there was a young man, he wanted to sue his parents because they called him Gaylord, and he took them to court and he lost. And then I looked up, it was called Gaylord Williams. There are 18 Gaylord Williams in America. Who the fuck would name that kid Gaylord? Well, it sounds, well, she's done well then, Erin, the marijuana Pepsi. But see, there are certain countries that they have laws for naming children. And with good reason, you know, like in fact, you can't name your child Adolf or Hitler in certain countries. In fact, it's a criminal offence. It's not a good idea to call your kid Adolf. But look at Dolph Lundgren. Now, if his first name had been Alan Dolph Lundgren, it could have been Adolf Lundgren. And then he might have beat Rocky. Fish and chips, and I guess like any kids after those are going to be called peas in a butter bread. I don't know if that's crazy or that's good. I really don't. Shift. Fish. Yeah, then that would lead to a load of others, wouldn't it though? So fish and chips, gin and tonic, rum and black. I guess it would be New Zealand because they say fish and chips funny. Fish and chops. It's not all they say funny either. For example, for bed, they say bed on your pin. What's your pin number? Vodka and orange, G&T. G&T could be a good one. Very short. Oh. Right then, tomorrow, 2 days, no alcohol, that's good. Let's see if we can do a week with no alcohol. And get this weight down as well. Did you watch The Crown, Erin? I watched the first part and I've just started watching the second, but I'm not sure. I did like the first one a lot better. Yeah, it was very good, the first one. But I was always checking up when something came on the program. I always checked the Googled it, and it's quite interesting actually. Have you got Netflix? Oh, what would you watch tonight? Because maybe your dad, if he's got it or he can afford to do it, then he can get it and then he can put you on as a child. Okay. Have you watched the Shazam? Shazam's good. Any good recommendations? I started to watch that Suits the other day, but it's just fucking... I'm a fucking red hot lawyer, whatever. I'm hot, I'm shit hot, I'm real mad, but I'm also like a bit dodgy. I cancelled it, and then my daughter bought. And then my daughter got on it. Evil Genius. Oh, sounds interesting. Is that like a set of documentaries or just about bad people? Shit, man, I need to get a bath. Maybe tomorrow. The soap will come out tomorrow. Or maybe I should type in the documentary. I've been watching documentaries on famous actors recently. And that's based on a true story, is it, Erin? Well, America will be full of them. They'll get a lot of strange things happening. Yeah, a few times. I drove in 1988. I drove across it. I drove from Upper New York State to San Francisco, 7 days. And luckily, if I didn't put after just 50 or 60 miles, because when you look, because you look for traffic coming in the wrong direction, and I nearly got hit by a truck, after I just set off. And that's what happened in London with that American woman. You look the other direction for traffic because it's the opposite way around. How did I find it? I went on a plane. The pilot did he did all the, he did that. It's quite good, actually. It's quite good, but especially, I liked LA. But the best thing you like about LA, especially coming from where we come from, it's sunny every day. You get out of the house like 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and you walk down the street, and it's on a beautiful, beautiful day, about 70 degrees, 75 degrees. It's beautiful. Palm trees. Go down to Venice Beach, watch the actors, or watch the acts, those people. Yeah, I really loved it. And another thing I liked about it, they have a Monday night football. And some bars, they put all this free food out. So we went to one bar, and there was, because I'd driven, it was in Nebraska, and we went to one bar, and I was talking to everyone, and they said, "Oh, let's go," and then we had some snacks there, and then we said, "Okay, let's go over to the other bar," and then we went over to another bar and had some snacks there. Erin, are you there? I can't. I've got 0 people watching according to this. It is, yeah. It is quite amazing. You know, nice restaurants as well. And I delivered cars. I delivered cars from LA to San Francisco, and from I delivered an old Beetle car. Struggled getting up the hills in San Francisco, and then delivered a massive car from San Diego to Los Angeles. But like, so you can deliver cars to get by, without. So you just have to pay the gas. Maybe you should do that again. But you've got to be an experienced driver, because you do sometimes end up on the other side of the road. So it's like I say, you need to be experienced to be on the safe side. Right, Erin, I'm going to get off, love. I'm going to do a number 2 at the toilet, because I can't do it in my place. And then do a bit of work at home. Thanks for tuning in again, Erin. Never know, I might see you later this year, love. Okay, bye-bye.